Hey guys, Sam here with Loans with Sam, and I wanted to go over the 10 documents you'll need to get pre-approved for a mortgage. So this is like you're ready, you're considering buying a house, you want to know how much you qualify for, but you got to get pre-approved. So these are basically 10 documents that any lender will ask you for to get pre-approved and see how much you qualify for. So I'm on the Rocket Mortgage website. As of this video, I work for Rocket Mortgage. And I'm going to show you what documents they'll need in case you want to start the journey of purchasing a home and get pre-approved. So the first thing they're going to ask you for is your personal identification. So you're going to need that. And that could be your driver's license or your passport. Next thing, they want your social security number to pull your credit and do a credit check. So social security card will be needed. Next is pay stubs. So pay stubs, obviously you have to verify your income and show proof that you're employed. This is what they'll need to verify that you're getting some sort of revenue or some sort of income. You'll need your most recent pay stubs just to show your monthly income and to verify that you're employed. Obviously, if you're getting direct deposit through your employer, most of the time these things are electronic, so you can just pull up uh, their company website and go and check the electronic copies from your employer. Next, you'll need are bank statements, and bank statements. These are what you'll need in the pre-approval process to show that you can afford the down payment, that you can afford the closing costs. They want to see that you have a little bit of reserves in there. They want to check to see if you have insufficient funds, if there's unstable income, if you have any large deposits from unknown sources, things like that, bounce checks, anything that may be a red flag, the bank statements will show that. It's kind of like looking at your medical record. So you want to make sure you have at least 2 to 3 months of bank statements. And this is going to come from, they're going to request your checking account and your savings account. So make sure you have those handy. All right. Next thing, moving on, are tax documents. And this will be your W-2s. So W-2s from the IRS, this would be the last 2 years of W-2 statements and basically verifying your income and how much you're making and how much you're paying on taxes. So tax documents definitely will be needed. Next documents you'll need are investment accounts and statements. And basically these are like your 401ks, your Roth IRAs, stocks, mutual funds, just to show that if anything should happen, that you have some reserves or some investments to kind of get you out of trouble if you need to. But this is just to show that, you have other sources of income other than your job. Next thing they want to check is your list of monthly debts. So this is how they determine your debt to income ratio. And these are like your fixed debts, right? Like your rent that you're probably paying, car loans, student loans, credit cards, personal loans, things like that. So they calculate all this to see how much debt you have. And they look at that over how much income you're bringing in. And then they come with this ratio, which will determine if you'll qualify for a certain amount or if you qualify at all. So these monthly expenses are something that you need to have track and record because you're going to need to use this to determine how much you'll be able to afford as far as like a monthly payment for a mortgage. Next thing is rental information and landlord references. So if you're renting, you want to have a letter or show that you're making monthly on-time payments and rent. And it can be obtained through a letter from your landlord. And this will, just show that you're making monthly payments to your rent on time. And this lets the lender know, hey, this person's making monthly payments on time. They're paying their rent on time. Most likely they'll do the same when they have a mortgage. So if you're going to be getting money from family, friends, you can have this gift letter. Basically, the important thing here is just that the gift letter, the gift that you're getting, the money that you're receiving is a gift and not a loan. The underwriters don't want to see that you have to pay this back, because if you have to pay it back, then it's not really a gift. It's considered a loan, and that money would be added to your debt to income ratio. And that can throw everything off because then you may not approve for the loan amount. So make sure that the gift that you're getting is really a gift and not a loan. And the last thing is your credit report. And what I'd recommend is that you look at your credit report before you go through this whole process, because you want to make sure that you get rid of any negative account, anything that looks derogatory, like missed payments, any significant debts, past bankruptcies, any red flags that will let the lender know that you may not be a good candidate for getting a loan. So you want to check your credit report and also look at your score make sure that you're in a good position to actually start the process of purchasing a home. So these are the 10 documents I would say that you're going to need when you want to get pre-approved for a mortgage. Make sure you have these handy when you just want to start the process. I'll have this link in the description below in the video. So if you have any questions, definitely feel free to reach out to me and I'll be sure to help you out. All right, guys, see you on the next one.